few errors we make that go the other way, and it's a different ball game, and also a few base running errors that we're going to have to work out this week. Those are things you can't make if you want to win a ball game in this league. So I think it's I think we progressed. It's not, and I think it really is not how you start the season. It's how you finish. And so I think we're moving in the right direction.
I think a lot of positives to focus on. I thought that we got some outstanding pitching tonight from Storm. I go back and look at the stat sheet. 2 walks, maybe. Definitely a huge improvement over last week. Really kept us in the game. I thought that we played some pretty solid defense, to be honest. I thought that a couple of the coaching moves that Eck had made prior to the game, coming out of last week, were really prudent. Moving Luger to shortstop proved to be a pretty solid move.
I felt a lot more confident out there. I don't know what it was, but I just felt good out there from the get-go. And to be honest with you, it's all about throwing strikes on the first pitch, which is what I set out to do. It's what I did, essentially. I knew I wanted to throw a strike right off the bat. Before, I was trying to get maybe some, paint the corners a little bit. But because I wasn't trying to paint the corners and I was trying to get it down the middle, I was doing a lot better. So I think just try to get the strike right down the plate. And also what I was doing when I would get 2 strikes on the count is I would try to throw the ball a little bit higher and make them swing and maybe get them to pop it up, which they did on occasion, but not as much as I wanted them to. Moving
Luger to shortstop was good for his confidence. He really, after last week, he sort of just lost his confidence in the outfield. And I played some outfield in my career, so it's sort of I felt comfortable out there, saw the ball better. Plus the lighting was better. That's one thing to note is that, you can give me credit for making maybe more plays in the outfield, but I had much better lighting than Luger had last week. Ethan had still terrible lighting in center field, but I think having Luger at short, he made some great plays. He had a few hard ropes hit right at him, and really happy with the way he played.
Pat played a hell of a game in right field. The other guy that I'd like to talk up a little bit, Mikey Brown, man. Coming in and making that cameo in short center really made a difference. He cut down a couple of balls that otherwise, would have gone for doubles, triples, or, last week certainly went for doubles, triples, home runs. At one point during the game, I turned to him. I was like, you look like a genius. I don't know if I can say on camera, but he really did. He was in the right spot and really came up big for us.
Didn't realize where I was in the batting order, which was my mistake. Didn't realize I was up there. Hadn't taken any swings of the bat. Went up there and tried to take a walk. Drew a walk last week on the first thing, but I didn't know the pitcher wasn't good. But definitely wasn't the correct to take the walk. Try to take the walk. Should have hit the ball. Try to put it in play. Put it in play the rest of the game. Unfortunate.
I want you to walk me through what happens once the ball hits the ground.
Well, it is. It's really difficult to handle the ball once it hits the ground. There's dirt that flies up. It rolls ever so slowly. It's just it's really difficult back there because you're standing up and the umpire's there and there's all this space and it's yellow. It's very difficult to stop the ball and then catch it and then correctly throw the ball back to the pitcher.
Do you feel that since Pat Bell is from the Field of Dreams town, that has any effect on this team or his ability to catch the ball in the outfield?
I don't, to be honest. I think that really has nothing to do with Pat's skill. He comes from a great high school, Beckman High School, out there in Dyersville. That's a fantastic school. They put out some great athletes.
I felt like that that Pat was maybe channeling his inner Shoeless Joe Jackson. It was almost as if Shoeless Joe was kind of taking over his body at points and moving him to the right spot and getting him in position. I don't know, man. I feel like this could pay some dividends for us down the road.